Hi, my name is Lauralee and today I'll be discussing copyright laws, how I infringed it, and what it's all about. I'm a content creator and I like to make GIFs, illustrations, even if it's just for school or for fun, and I like to share them online. So then one day I was tracing out an illustration I saw online and I wanted to repurpose it for my own use, just for fun, and I realized something felt wrong. I realized that by tracing someone else's work and passing it off as my own, I had actually infringed copyright. Copyright protects the form of expression and not the idea itself. Works such as literary, dramatic, musical, artistic, and other works such as sound recordings and television broadcasts fall under these. In my case, which is artistic work, only the copyright owner can actually reproduce the work, publish it, and communicate it with other people. And this copyright is valid for the owner's entire lifetime and 70 years after their passing. So there are 3 types of copyright infringement. First one being primary infringement, which is when a person who does not own the copyright does one or more of the acts that are exclusive to the owner without the owner's permission. The second type of infringement is infringement by authorization. This is when a person has the means to control another person from committing infringement but fails to do so. To understand it better, an example of this is when an editor allows his writers to infringe copyright into their articles. Finally, we have secondary infringement, which is when a person commercially distributes work. So, how did I break this law? Well, in my case, I was repurposing illustrations and passed them off as my own. I did not credit the author, nor have the permission to reproduce the work. Lastly, the illustrations I was using were not under the Creative Commons. Speaking of Creative Commons, there are some defenses we can take against copyright infringement, all under fair use. Fair dealing allows for limited use unprotected work. Purposes such as research and study, current events, criticism, and judicial proceedings fall under these. So how do I avoid copyright infringement in the future? Well, I can use works from the Creative Commons, which provides easy-to-use copyright licenses. Or I can just make my own content and label it with my name or logo. The copyright law is important to our society because not only does it protect the general public, but also content creators such as myself.